Here's Darnold now on second down. That's complete. It's Bell.
Got him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On first down, it's Darnold. Letting one go deep for a noon one.
Good fucking defense, boy.
Looked like he might have
Let's
had
go,
position
Mitchell.
there, but he couldn't hold on.
You gotta
At
take
second
your
down.
profile, put that bitch online.
Going with a dime look on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially.
All right, there you go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Faking the give, Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Bruh.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Letting these
Timing
niggas
is
get bailed
everything, isn't
out,
it?
bro.
And it's
Stop
so hard
that
to cover these
shit.
great receivers.
All you gotta do is jump up like you've been doing the whole goddamn game and knock that shit down.
As you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver.
He didn't push you, he just
Penalty
held
flag
you.
had to come out.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Only a
I was
yard
waiting for that.
keeper, and it'll be
I was waiting for
second
that.
down.
Yes, sir.
Well, they had that one
I'm waiting for
snipped
that.
out. Excellent run
Yes, sir.
blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
I'm waiting for that.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Oh,
He's
you got
going to
it.
get it
Got
right.
it.
And
Oh, yes,
he'll
go!
take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We
Get
do
that nigga
have
the
a flag
fuck back.
down. So let's see what this is
That's
about.
what I'm talking
So
about,
reverse the
baby.
celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their back.
I know you ain't talking about bailouts. Hold up now. I know you ain't talking about bailouts. My nigga, every pass, bro, every pass you threw down the field, bro, every pass you threw down the field was a fucking flag. Come on now, you just lobbing the ball down the field. Come on, my nigga. That's all you're doing. You're lobbing the ball down the field.
Back to the ground.
And hoping he get that shit. Let's go!
Met quickly in the backfield.
That's all you doing, my nigga. You lobbing the ball the entire game and just hoping he get that shit. What do you think you gonna get with that? Come on, bruh. Yeah, I know it is. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, here we go.
Darnold from the gun.
That's a pick.
This will be caught just inside the
Let's go. Good hit, boy. Good hit, boy.
Down here at
Good
the
hit, boy.
3-yard line. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but
Good
now
hit.
it's 4th down.
Good hit.
So much about this
Good hit,
game
boy.
is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the
Good hit,
first
boy.
down sticks. Don't let them get there.
Go.
They rallied and made the tackle.
We out here.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure
Let's go.
that
We out
happens
here.
because that was the old
Oh, yeah, let's go.
break approach. Made sure they contained
go,
them
Marshall.
when they absolutely had to.
Hey, put your link in the chat. The boys trying to watch
And he's
the
going to get
stream.
this across
I got
the
you.
20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
56. Detroit! Detroit!
Jackson on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked up just shy of midfield. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Putting this shit to y'all niggas. Hold on.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets. But oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Come on. Nah, ain't gonna be no private interception.
Darnold.
Let's go hit! Miles Garrett! Motherfucker! Let's go!
And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's say Miles Garrett
Let's get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Green 39! Green 39!
Miles Garrett got like 2 or 3 sacks, somewhere there.
Here's Darnold. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. There he goes.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah, let's go. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's go.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
Oh, bring it back.
The guys just gave up that play.
You weren't even supposed to get through the damn hole.
That hurt.
On second down, Darnold.
Let's go!
From his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Detroit! Detroit!
Darnold down to throw.
Let's go!
And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Rookie!
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the Browns getting set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. On the crossing route. It's McKenzie. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
did a trade
here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, I know that's going to cost y'all.
Marshall now, the return.
Because I didn't approve the
He's
trade.
able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I
Penalty
forgot he had
marker
that approved
down.
trade.
This one might be going the other way.
Bro, that shit is in the rules, my nigga. And everybody, even D know better. He know. I done proved plenty of his trades. He know.
Nigga, I forgot.
Yeah.
You could prove my shit right now.
He's
did it now.
The crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
You're right.
Look, it was like we just did it. Like, you was right here.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Get up on me. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Kareem fucking Hunt, nigga. It ain't over till the fat ladies sing.
Cleveland.
Kareem fucking Hunt.
Big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are winning.
Let's go. Kareem fucking Hunt. Let's go.
This nigga got no gloves on or nothing.
And we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Bro, break tackle is a 92.
With the game this close, you gotta feel there's a sense of.
I need something. Let's go. Ooh, good break. Come on, Miles. Come on. All you gotta do is hit him, baby. You ain't gotta put a face mask. All you gotta do is hit him. That's it.
And it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he playing dirty.
You get the face mask. Any part of it.
Come on, Miles. You don't need to hit him like that, boy.
It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This is Bell.
I fucking timed it wrong. Good hit.
He's going to get
Good
this
hit,
all the
boy.
way down inside the 35.
See you out there. Hold on. Let me
Good
switch it up.
yardage as he rumbles for 24
go back to what I was doing.
first.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. But
Yeah, he got a good run. He got a good
he's
run.
hoping that's a
You gotta
precursor
switch it back up,
of a
though.
big second half.
So they'll come up
Switch it
1st
back
and
up.
10 now from the
Lay
33.
down with the number 1.
Let's switch it back up, though. Miles, oh, let's go. Let's go, Miles. Let's go, Miles.
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up
Let's
losing
go. My nigga don't
40
play that
yards on the
shit,
play.
man.
And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Leopard. Set. Blue line it.
Off of play action, Darnold.
I'm
Throwing
here.
for his running back, and he's got him complete.
What? Bro, was that fake or what? I hit the nigga. Wow, okay.
23 yards on the play.
Bet. Look, bro, my nigga, wow. He went for the cat wheel. I hit the hit stick. The tackle came out super lead.
Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in speed,
He's in.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Jets.
Good shit.
Jamison Crowder, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
as more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
He got it.
Now the punter, who also does the kickoff,
Kick that shit to
Edwards out to kick it away.
Let's go.
Marshall now, the return.
Come
To
on.
25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up.
How they suck me into that tackle, nigga? That was up the field.
Defense while they continue to score on offense. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swaddled up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Jackson.
Oh, whoa, Jackson.
Demetrius Harris, the intended target. And it's third down.
Wow. I know coaches tell us all the time to have a
Jackson,
powerful arm isn't the number one
that?
thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it,
I feel
it helps
embarrassed
have the
right
big
now.
gun.
The shit you
In
just
this
did.
case, just a little bit too much.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Detroit!
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Decent game.
Oh, I
on the
wasn't trying to do
scramble
nothing.
to
There was a
6,
nigga
but
behind
now
me. I
it's
wasn't
4th.
going to try to do nothing
That's
crazy.
a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot.
Well, I could have
you have
spun, but I wasn't
responsibilities
paying
behind
attention
you,
to that.
and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might lock
Good
it
kick,
over your
boy.
head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Oh, drop that
It's a nifty
motherfucker.
return of 29 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Leopard.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Goes on.
Let's go, Matt. Oh, let's go, King.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Go, boy.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Fine.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Bell.
Ooh, good shit. Oh, let's go. Avery, let's go, boy.
Now
Good
they're staring
read,
at a
boy.
3rd and 8 situation.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my
Good
night.
read, boy.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. And they
Good
work
shit.
this well
Good
upfield
shit.
across the 45. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Oh, wow.
Shreds the tackle. Still going. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space
let's
for
go.
you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
That's good. Flag.
The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Let's go, Myles Garrett.
Back right around the 48-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to drop
That's
him for
3.
his 2nd sack now here tonight. Pass
that's
protection
2,
has been
okay.
a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Darnold.
Myles Garrett.
Here he lost gets the
Oh, let's go. Get up, Mouse. Get up, Mouse. Get the fuck up.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth.
Wow.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Hunt. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Oh, yeah, they up there.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Not at all. Why would you ask them? Shit don't bother me, bro.
Why would you ask it?
I just said.
Yeah, that's stupid, dog.
Yeah, nah.
Gun!
Hold up, man.
Jackson steps away to his left.
Oh, Jackson!
Incomplete.
That's my fault,
Anthony
Jackson.
Thomas,
That's totally
the
my
intended
fault, my nigga.
receiver. And
That's my
second
fault.
down.
Had the right idea there, trying
That's
to throw
my
it to the
fault, Lamar.
sideline, but he
That's
let
my
him just
fault.
a little bit too much,
forgot.
trying to get it out to his receiver.
That's my fault.
Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Jackson. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway.
Let's go. Face mask.
Awkwardly here, and a
Face
late
mask.
flag as
Face
well.
mask.
I think this one's going
Like
to be
I
a
said, face mask. Let's go.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
4 down. Check. 4 down. Over.
Here's Hunt.
Wow.
He'll lose
You
yardage
couldn't
back
hold
to the
your block.
29.
I had this nigga.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Lucky 56.
Play action. Now Jackson. And down
Oh,
he
what a
goes.
glitch.
They sack him
What?
back right around the 41-yard line.
Wow.
Brandon Copeland in there to bury him for a
Wow.
loss of 11.
Wow. That nigga just dove and automatically tackled him. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now nigga
Need something
flying
from deep in the
game.
bag of tricks here after
He's
1st and second
flying.
down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right.
There you go.
Going right side.
There you
here,
go.
That's complete.
We'll take
And
it.
he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Detroit!
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Dancing to his left.
Oh, wow. Good interception.
Intercepted.
Wow, good interception.
By the linebacker,
Yeah, I know.
C.J. Mosley.
Good
And a
interception.
big turnover there. As
I
his
waited
guys
way
will
too
get
long
the
for the fucking
football
ball.
back.
Good interception.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a
I
costly
waited too
penalty
long.
on 4th
Fuck.
down.
Watching now, Barney. Set. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he'll be brought down.
Oh,
That's a
come
face mask.
on.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives
Hey.
coaches and teammates
Hey.
insane.
So the face mask
This
brought
ain't
a
for
blessing
everybody.
there as they start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Set. 3-19.
Play action. It's Darnold.
Let's go, sack.
Nowhere to
Who that,
escape,
Miles?
and he
That,
goes
is that
down.
Miles? Oh, there's Richardson.
Richardson in there to get him the 6th time. They've sacked him tonight. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold.
Oh, the fucking hit.
It loose. It's incomplete.
Let's go, Ward.
It's a lot of contact going
Oh, that
on
was your
there.
word.
In the end,
Let's go.
unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Give me that. That's a pick.
A noon one.
Oh, they let him catch that? Oh, get the fuck out of here. That was a pick.
Pickup of 24 on the 3rd
Wow,
down conversion.
that was a pick. Oh, my Lord. That was a pick. Oh, my Lord.
Over.
Wow.
Bell.
Oh, why did he fall?
And he's going to be taken down.
That's a hold. Get him back.
On the field.
Yes, sir.
So let's see about the call. To throw is Darnold. Looking for his running
Thank you.
back.
Let's go. Where you going?
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it a 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
Yeah, right.
Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider
Let's
safe.
go. Green 39. Green 39.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
Oh!
Meredith. And
Yeah, exactly. Nigga, that nigga stood right there and let him catch the ball. That was an interception. Oh, my Lord. He
These
stood
guys are running
right
offense like
there
you
and let the
drive.
ball go right
pedal
past
is
him.
down. Stomp
Are you
down. How about
fucking
that?
kidding
Back-to-back
me?
completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Here we go now.
Yeah, man. That's my boy,
Wow,
man.
he stood right there and let the ball go right by him. That was an interception.
We're back to
That
see
was
what
a fucking
happens
interception.
after this.
Wow. That was perfect, man. Perfect.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watching now, Barney. Barney. Here we go now.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Oh, good move. And he'll
Let's
keep
go.
it moving down to the 15-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Here we go.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On the give, this is their fullback.
Let's
And he's
go.
gonna
Good
find his way
defense.
forward here for a modest
Let's
gain.
go, Mitchell.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach.
Now let's get it.
Headset,
Let's go. That was your mouth.
The big boy
that was a big
carrying
boy.
the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
They missed that.
And Catanzaro's
good
kick
kick,
is right through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So barring something extra.
So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Detroit! Gun!
Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The Browns on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They're in a good spot. 2-possession game barely, but a 2-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Gun!
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
All right, now, lucky 56. 56. Lucky 56.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. But Charles, it's great to win.